Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we will uncover a web of deceit, ambition, and romance that could reshape the very foundation of Forrester Creations. Get ready to dive deep into the intriguing tale of Daphne Rose's arrival, her secret motives, and the potential fallout for Hope, Carter, and the Forrester dynasty. Let's get started. The possible fallout of Carter and Daphne's relationship. The mere possibility of Carter Walton falling for Daphne Rose could create ripples that extend far beyond their personal lives. If Carter's focus shifts from his work to his newfound romance, it could jeopardize everything he and Hope Logan have built. Hope's Hope for the Future line is already facing challenges, with the pressure to boost numbers weighing heavily on her shoulders. A distracted Carter might mean less support for Hope's endeavors, leaving her vulnerable to professional and personal sabotage. But what if Daphne, using her charm and cunning, manages to subtly sabotage Hope's line altogether? If sales plummet or production faces mysterious delays, Hope might find herself questioning whether she has a future at Forrester Creations under Carter's leadership. And if Hope's suspicions about Daphne's true intentions grow stronger, the tension between these three could ignite into a full-blown battle. This raises the question, can Hope outmaneuver Steffi's elaborate scheme, or will Daphne's influence lead Carter down a path of betrayal? Steffi's calculated risk, is Daphne a double-edged sword? Steffi Forrester Finnegan's decision to use Daphne as her secret weapon is a bold and calculated risk. While Daphne's primary role is to gather intelligence and undermine Carter and Hope's leadership, her ability to charm her way into Carter's life could add another layer of complexity. Steffi has already instructed Daphne on how to gain Carter and Hope's trust, but what if Daphne takes her assignment too far and develops genuine feelings for Carter? This scenario could backfire spectacularly for Steffi. If Daphne starts prioritizing her relationship with Carter over her loyalty to Steffi, the plan to reclaim Forrester Creations could crumble. Steffi's ultimate goal is to restore her family's legacy, but trusting an outsider like Daphne might prove to be her undoing. After all, Steffi's beef isn't with Carter himself, but with the influence she believes Hope has over him. By introducing a new player into this already volatile mix, Steffi is gambling with the future of Forrester Creations. The intrigue behind Daphne's selection. The choice to bring Daphne Rose into the fold was no accident. Steffi, Ridge, and Eric Forrester are determined to regain control of the company, and Daphne's expertise as a renowned French perfumier made her the perfect candidate for this undercover operation. Daphne's arrival at Forrester Creations was carefully orchestrated, with Steffi coaching her on how to impress Carter and Hope. The plan worked seamlessly. Carter and Hope were mesmerized by Daphne's charm and talent, leading them to present her pitch to Brooke Logan for approval. Brooke's decision to greenlight Daphne's perfume line was a pivotal moment. With Daphne now officially part of Forrester Creations, the next phase of Steffi's plan can begin. Daphne's role extends beyond creating luxurious fragrances. She is now perfectly positioned to gather valuable information, disrupt operations, and subtly steer Carter away from Hope's influence. But could her success in this role also spark unforeseen consequences? Hope struggles in the midst of a power play. For Hope Logan, the stakes have never been higher. With her line reinstated at Forrester Creations, Hope is desperate to prove her worth and solidify her position within the company. However, the constant shadow of Steffi's scheming and the growing connection between Carter and Daphne threaten to derail her progress. Hope's confidence in her partnership with Carter has already been shaken, and the introduction of Daphne only adds to her anxiety. If Hope allows her jealousy and distrust of Daphne to cloud her judgment, it could spell disaster for her professionally. Instead of focusing on boosting sales and revitalizing her brand, Hope might find herself entangled in personal drama, leaving her vulnerable to Steffi's machinations. The potential failure of Hope's line would not only damage her reputation, but also further cement Steffi's claim that the Logans have no place at the helm of Forrester Creations. The Forrester family's determination to reclaim their legacy. Meanwhile, at the Forrester mansion, Steffi, Ridge, and Eric are unwavering in their determination to reclaim their family business. They see Carter and Hope's leadership as a betrayal of everything Forrester Creations stands for, and they refuse to accept the current state of affairs. Steffi's bold plan to infiltrate the company through Daphne is a testament to her resourcefulness and commitment to restoring her family's legacy. Eric, ever the patriarch, provides his unwavering support, while Ridge offers a cautious reminder to proceed carefully. The stakes are high, and any misstep could jeopardize their chances of regaining control. However, Steffi's confidence in her plan remains unshaken. This is about more than just the company, she asserts. It's about proving that the Forresters are still a force to be reckoned with. Bill's role in the background, an unlikely ally? As the drama unfolds at Forrester Creations, another subplot quietly simmers at Bill Spencer's mansion. Luna Nozawa's presence adds an element of unpredictability to the story. Although Luna's focus appears to be on rebuilding her life, her connection to Bill and her potential interest in his son, Will, could create unexpected complications. Bill's involvement in Luna's redemption arc raises questions about his motives, and whether he might inadvertently play a role in Steffi's broader scheme. Next, we will dive into the intricacies of Steffi Forrester's latest and most audacious plan yet, a scheme so cunning it has the power to change the balance of power at Forrester Creations forever. Stick around as we unravel how Steffi aims to reclaim her legacy while orchestrating a chess game of romance and betrayal. Let's get started. The mastermind behind the plan, Steffi's calculated moves. Steffi Forrester is no stranger to playing the long game, and her latest plot reveals just how far she's willing to go to protect her family's legacy. In a pivotal moment during the January 7th episode, Steffi disclosed the full details of her strategy to Eric and Ridge. Determined to regain control of Forrester Creations, she revealed a bold plan that involves infiltrating enemy territory. Her approach requires an extraordinary level of restraint and cunning. Steffi plans to return to Forrester Creations, not as a co-CEO, but as a mere employee, a humbling step down from her previous role. Despite the demotion, she has vowed to act civil while working alongside Carter Walton and Hope Logan. However, viewers know Steffi's civility comes with strings attached. Beneath her composed exterior lies a ticking time bomb, set to detonate when her enemies least expect it. Daphne Rose, the secret weapon. Enter Daphne Rose, a name that has already caused a stir at Forrester Creations. Known as the biggest nose in France, Daphne's expertise in fine fragrances is unmatched. Her reputation alone was enough to leave Carter Walton spellbound during their initial encounter. But Daphne isn't merely a brilliant perfumier, she's also Steffi's ace in the hole. Steffi enlisted Daphne for a dual purpose: to create a fragrance line so captivating that it secures Forrester's market dominance, and to act as a weapon of distraction. Steffi is counting on Daphne's beauty and charm to catch Carter's attention, and perhaps even his heart. Steffi knows Carter's vulnerabilities better than anyone, and she's betting that his susceptibility to temptation will drive a wedge between him and Hope. The first phase, reclaiming the throne. Steffi's plan begins with subtle sabotage. By embedding herself within the daily operations at Forrester Creations, she can monitor Carter and Hope's every move. Her goal is to make her presence so indispensable that any mistakes by the current leadership are magnified. By presenting herself as a stabilizing force in the company, Steffi aims to quietly undermine the duo's authority. But Steffi isn't content with merely watching and waiting. She's already in motion, using Daphne to create tension between Hope and Carter. If Daphne can sow seeds of doubt in their partnership, both professional and personal, it won't be long before cracks begin to show. And when the foundation starts to crumble, Steffi will be ready to reclaim her rightful place at the helm. The second phase, striking where it hurts. Steffi's scheme doesn't stop at corporate espionage. The emotional stakes are just as high, and she knows that the key to toppling Hope lies in dismantling her relationship with Carter. Daphne's charm is her secret weapon. Her ability to make men fall under her spell is legendary, and Steffi plans to use that allure to her advantage. Steffi's conversation with Daphne at her house was revealing. Daphne described her impromptu meeting at Forrester Creations, recounting how she dazzled Carter with her fragrance. Steffi, ever the strategist, pressed Daphne for details about Carter's reaction. Her interest wasn't casual, she needed to know if her plan was already taking root. Daphne's confidence reassured Steffi that success was within reach. After all, Daphne's charm and Carter's history of impulsive decisions make for a volatile combination. Hope and Carter, a fragile alliance. For Hope Logan, the stakes couldn't be higher. Her partnership with Carter has given her a sense of security, but that stability is now under threat. Carter's fascination with Daphne could spell disaster for Hope, both personally and professionally. If Carter's focus shifts to Daphne, Hope could find herself isolated and vulnerable, a perfect storm for Steffi to exploit. Hope's confidence in her leadership has already been shaken, and Daphne's arrival only deepens her insecurities. The fear of losing Carter to a woman like Daphne could cloud Hope's judgment, leading her to make critical mistakes. If her emotional turmoil affects her performance at Forrester Creations, it could provide Steffi with the ammunition she needs to stage a takeover. Eric and Ridge, a family united. At the Forrester mansion, Eric and Ridge listened intently as Steffi laid out her plan. While Ridge urged caution, reminding her of the risks involved, Eric couldn't hide his admiration for Steffi's determination. The Forrester patriarch knows the importance of protecting their family's legacy, and Steffi's boldness gave him hope that they could restore the company to its former glory. Steffi's assertion that the less you know, the better hinted at the complexity of her plan. She emphasized the importance of secrecy, knowing that any leaks could jeopardize the entire operation. Eric and Ridge, though wary, placed their trust in Steffi, recognizing that her loyalty to the family was unwavering. The bigger picture, a battle for power. The Bold and the Beautiful is no stranger to high-stakes drama, but Steffi's plan takes the intrigue to a new level. This isn't just a battle for control of Forrester Creations, it's a clash of egos, ambitions, and loyalties. Steffi's determination to reclaim her family's legacy is matched only by Hope's resolve to prove herself as a leader. With Daphne as the wild card, the stage is set for a showdown that promises to shake the very foundations of the Forrester dynasty. Next, we delve into one of the most twisted and intriguing storylines unfolding in the Bold and the Beautiful universe. What happens when Luna's obsession shifts to Will Spencer, and how far will she go to claim what she sees as her prize? Let's unpack all the scheming, plotting, and potential consequences that could reshape the Spencer family's dynamic forever. Remy's potential role in Luna's obsession. As the chaos intensifies, the shadow of Remy looms larger than ever. Currently on the run, Remy could become an unexpected variable in Luna's twisted game. Imagine the scenario: Remy finds his way to the Spencer mansion, only to stumble upon Will and Elektra together. This unexpected confrontation could spiral into a dangerous and potentially violent encounter, throwing everyone's lives into turmoil. The tangled web of Luna's machinations may inadvertently put her own plan in jeopardy if Remy becomes a wild card she cannot control. With his dangerous tendencies and lingering feelings for Elektra, Remy might exploit Luna's manipulative tendencies to serve his own agenda. Could this lead to an uneasy alliance between two unstable personalities, or will their confrontation end in utter disaster? Luna's calculated moves to trap Will. Luna's scheming is far from subtle, and her smile as she spied on Will and Elektra hinted at the wheels turning in her mind. Her fixation on Will seems to stem not only from her need for validation, but also from a deep desire to infiltrate the Spencer family by any means necessary. Luna recognizes Will's qualities, wealth, status, and charm, as the perfect package to secure her future. However, getting close to him will require more than simple flirtation. It will demand calculated moves and sinister plots. One possible avenue Luna could explore is employing her mother's infamous special mints, a tried-and-true tactic of manipulation. These drug-laced mints could leave Will in a hazy state, confusing her for Elektra and allowing her to take full advantage of the situation. Alternatively, Luna might resort to physical force, knocking him out and isolating him in his own home. The question is, how far is Luna willing to go to claim Will as her own? Will's distrust and Elektra's vulnerability. While Luna plots her way into Will's life, it's crucial to examine the dynamic between Will and Elektra. Will has been clear about his disdain for Luna, calling her a lunatic in a conversation with RJ about his ex-girlfriend. This disdain, however, doesn't guarantee he is immune to her manipulations. Luna thrives on exploiting vulnerabilities, and Will's protective instincts toward Elektra might ironically make him an easier target. Elektra's role in this scenario is pivotal. As someone Will deeply cares about, she is not just a bystander in Luna's schemes, she is the ultimate obstacle. Luna knows that removing Elektra from the equation is critical to solidifying her place in Will's life. Whether through psychological manipulation, direct confrontation, or leveraging her alliance with Bill, Luna's attempts to eliminate Elektra could result in catastrophic consequences. The Spencer family in peril. Bill Spencer unwittingly set this chain of events into motion when he brought Luna into his home. His intentions may have been noble, believing he could reform Luna and provide her with a stable environment, but the consequences of his decision are spiraling out of control. Bill's inability to foresee the danger Luna poses to his family reflects his blind spot when it comes to understanding her true nature. Luna may proclaim herself a changed woman after her stint in prison, but her actions tell an entirely different story. The Spencer mansion, once a symbol of power and security, is now a potential battleground. Bill's protective instincts could clash with Luna's schemes, leading to a high-stakes showdown. If Elektra becomes the unintended casualty of Luna's obsession, Bill will have to grapple with the fallout of his choices, possibly jeopardizing his relationship with his son. The evolution of Luna's obsession. Luna's fixation on Bill may have initially fueled her descent into manipulation and deceit, but her growing interest in Will marks a significant shift in her agenda. Realizing that she could never truly win over Bill, Luna has redirected her efforts towards securing his heir. Will represents everything she desires: wealth, influence, and a chance to cement her place within the Spencer family. Her smile as she listened to Will speak wasn't just one of infatuation, it was the look of someone formulating a strategy. Luna's ability to adapt her plans to changing circumstances makes her a formidable threat. She has already shown she is willing to go to extreme lengths to achieve her goals, from eliminating her biological father to framing her own mother for murder. Her past actions suggest she won't hesitate to cross even darker lines if it means securing her future with Will. What lies ahead for Luna and the Spencers? The road ahead promises to be fraught with tension, betrayal, and unexpected twists. Luna's relentless pursuit of Will could lead to a dangerous confrontation that leaves lasting scars on the Spencer family. Will she succeed in her quest to ensnare Will, or will her plans backfire, exposing her true nature to everyone involved? Meanwhile, Elektra's safety hangs in the balance. If Luna perceives her as an insurmountable obstacle, Elektra could become the next target of her manipulation, or worse. The potential for a dramatic showdown between Luna, Will, and Elektra is tantalizing, setting the stage for a storyline filled with emotional stakes and shocking revelations. Thank you for joining us on B&B Spoilers channel. Luna's actions are proving to be one of the most thrilling arcs in the Bold and the Beautiful universe. What do you think of her obsession with Will? Will she succeed in tearing apart the Spencer family, or will her schemes ultimately lead to her downfall? Share your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to tune in for more updates on this captivating saga. Stay bold, and we'll see you next time.